Alright, today we're going to be working on our alien here. We've got a character that can move to the right, left, and then he can attack. Now, I have an idle animation for him, but the idle animation is not playing. And if I walk to the right, he'll like keep walking, and just the animations don't look right. They're not really working in the way that I think that they should. So let's work on some of this animation stuff. So right now the animation's just walk in, walk in, walk in. Let's take a look at our script here. Alright, so we have our walk to the right, walk to the left, down and up, power attack. Now I'm going to need an idle animation in here, and I don't want my guy to just keep on walking. So let's first go to the animation player and let's turn off the repeat on all of our animations. We don't want any of these animations to just repeat themselves. So now whenever I play this, it's only going to play the walk animation once, and it even looks like it's kind of acting weird. My guy doesn't go into the idle, and when he attacks, I want the idle to play. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a new function. I'll say function idle. And for the idle animation, all I want to do is say $animationPlayer.play, and I want to play the idle function. Now, I've got a whole bunch of if statements here. If I push to the right, if I push to the left, if I press down, if I press up, and then attack. I'm going to go ahead and put my idle just right here. So I'll say, I'm going to call this idle function here. So I'm going to call idle right there, idle. So after all of these, it's always going to try and play idle. Now that's going to make it where my guy is constantly sitting there idling. And look, it's not even allowing him to play the idle function, or it's not playing the walk function anymore. However, we've got this pretty neat. What's happening is it's trying to play it while I'm holding the button, and if I'm not holding the button, it's trying to play idle. So we've got a feature called yield, and what it will do is it will tell it that we want to wait for something to happen, kind of like a yield sign on the road. You have to wait for other cars to enter. So we're going to wait for the animation player. We want to wait for the animation player to finish playing its animation. So animation finished. So this is going to wait for the previous animation to finish. So this says, before you play idle, wait for the previous animation to actually finish. Alright, let me push play here. Alright, so now it's playing the walk. It looks kind of weird, like my leg is messed up. Ooh, that leg. I'm going to have to fix that. But you can see after it's done, it starts playing the actual idle animation. It messed up my foot, but it goes right to the idle. So there we go. I have to mess with my animations a little bit. All right. So now we have it where our idle animation is actually playing anytime that we're done pushing the button. Alright, next thing. I want to make it where my character can pick up some coins, those coins that we made. In order to make that happen, we're going to have to add a collision shape on our character. So I'm going to select on the alien bones. I'm going to hit the plus sign, and I want to add a collision shape 2D. So let me click create here. And the shape that I'm going to use, I'm going to just use a regular circle. I'm not going to do anything fancy. I'm just going to go with a circle. Now your character might use the capsule shape, but this guy, I'm going to use a circle just for him. Alright, what that's going to allow us to do is that's going to allow us to interact with other objects in the world. Now I'm also going to add my character to a group. So I will say, no, you know what? I'm not going to add him to a group. I'm going to leave him like this. Alright, now we need to take our coin. I think I made some coins. Let's grab our coin here. Let's see, object. Let's use this bronze coin. No, I'm going to make a new coin. If you haven't already made a coin, if you've already made a coin, then you can use that one. I'm going to make a new coin right here. I'm going to add a new tab. I'm going to click on other node, and I'm going to make an animated sprite. And in my animated sprite, I'm going to call this coin gold, and I'll say school. That's a gold coin school. I don't know, that's a kind of a dumb name. Just do gold coin 1. Let's do gold coin 1. Alright, now for my animation, I'm going to do the same thing that we did before. I'm going to click on the frames, new sprite frames, and I'll click that. And now I'm going to drag and drop my stuff here. I'm going to rename this to coin. Let me go find my sprites. So sprites, coins, and then gold here. So there we go. Drop all my gold coins in there. You should notice that that coin, is pretty massive. I feel like I just moved something. I accidentally put my gold coins into the bronze coin folder. I moved it back. Okay. Alright, this coin is really, really huge. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to shrink the size of this coin a little bit. So I'll come over here to transform and scale. I'm going to do 0.1 by 0.1. That's going to make the coin a lot more manageable in size. And I'll turn on playing, and I set the speed to 15 frames per second. So now I've got a coin that's spinning. Now what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to add an area 2D, and then I'm going to add a collision shape. Alright, this area is going to be the spot basically where the coin can actually get picked up. I'm going to click on new circle shape 2D, and then I can make the size a little bit bigger here. You can click on it and change the radius. Let's see what 50. 50 is kind of small. Let's do 350. That's kind of big. 250. That's okay. I like it. Alright, so I've got my coin. I've got my animation. And I've got my area. Now what I'm going to do is, I need to save this coin, so I'll do Control S. I'm going to save this into the scenes folder. Objects. Gold coin 1. Alright, now I'm going to need a testing scene. So I'm going to need a place to test all of this stuff. So I'm going to make a new scene, and I'm going to call this scene Test World. And I'll save this, and I'll put this in my, I don't know, maybe just in here. Do I already have a test world? I might already have a test world. Ooh, yes I do. Let me just open up my test world. You know what? I need to make a new scene. Okay, so I'm gonna say 2D test world 1. Save scenes. Test world 1. Save. Okay. Now here's my test world. I'm going to go ahead and put my character into test world. Now there's a couple ways you can do this. You can go to characters and you can just drag and drop your character in. Or, like I like to do, I like to use the link button. It's kind of what the game is used for. I'm going to click on test world. I'm going to hit the link. And I'm going to look for my coin. I think I called mine gold coin 1 or something like that. So there's a gold coin 1. All right, I potentially could put a lot of these coins into the game. So I'm going to add a regular node. So I'll hit the plus sign and I'll add a regular node and I'll call this a coin holder. So I've got a coin holder node, and basically I'll just put all of my coins inside of this coin holder. Alright, so now I've got that. I'm gonna go ahead and start adding more of these coins. To make more of the coins, you can do Control D, and it's gonna create more. That little animation thing just likes popping up over and over, doesn't it? I'll just leave it open for now. I'm gonna sprinkle some of these coins around the world. There we go. Alright, so I've got all these coins sprinkled in. And I'll push play. And now I've got my character. And he's going to walk around. And if I walk into the coins, you'll notice that nothing's really happening. I need to make it where if the character touches the coin, then it will pick it up. Now there's two ways for me to do this. I can program the alien to delete the coin, or I can program the coin to delete itself. I'm going to opt for programming the coin to do that. So let's go to our coin scene, and I'm going to add a script to this coin. I'm going to put this in the scripts folder. Let's go to objects, gold coin 1, open, create. All right, here's my coin. I'll make a note. This is for collecting or gold coin collected by 2D character. All right. There's several different ways to add the signal that tells it, hey, something bumped into you. Let me show you how you do that. If you click on area 2, 2D, over here in the top right, you can click on node, and then you have these signals here. And one of these says body entered. Body shape entered. I'm going to click on connect, and I want it to connect that to the gold coin. Now, anytime something bumps into it, I don't know if I want to use the body shape entered. Maybe I should use a different one. Body rigid, body shape. Let's try this one. I don't know. Okay, let's say print body.name. So let's see what like actually bumps into it. It says body.name. All right, let's play our scene. So this says if something bumps into it, it's going to tell you basically what thing bumped into it. And I just want to print out the name of the thing that bumped into it. What was the name of the object that bumped into us? I'll move that down so you can, well, I guess that doesn't matter. All right, let's give this a shot. So I'll go back to this scene here, which is my test scene. And I'll play it. And let's see if we get any text down here. Alien Bones. That character, it's got that character's name. So anytime the character bumps into it, it will play it. It will tell you what bumped into it. Alright, so now to get rid of the coin, if you just wanted to delete the coin and make it look like it disappeared, like the object got picked up, you could say self.queueFree. This this basically says delete yourself. Alright, so if we play this again, now when our guy touches the coins, you're going to see that they disappear like he's picking them up. Alright, this is going to be the end of our lesson. I'll see you guys in the next one.